Alrighty, now we're gonna try to draw a storm. I guess my version of storm. Yeah. I'm drawing her from a different angle from me drawing the 3/4 quarter angle last time when I guess my drawing was facing her right. When I'm looking at it, it's to her left, so this one will be facing her left, and as I'm looking at her, she's facing my right, if that makes any sense. But let's go. Storm. Like I said, I like to start with an oval, not a circle, with something like a circle, but it's really an oval. Kind of want to give her more room. I'm gonna actually start it in the towards the right of the page. Not too far right, but kind of. That's too far. Okay, I'm not wasting time. Let me stop messing around. Yeah, somewhere around here. Yeah. Not too big, not too small face. I like to just keep drawing the lines in until I'm comfortable for whatever shape or how large the shape I want it to be. But yeah, not wasting time. Get our line here. Now our lines for the eye area, the eyes. I don't want to draw the ear too far in because it'll look weird or whatnot. So we got the line for the 3/4. So we did a little 3/4, or we cut the line in the face more here. So we're gonna bring the ear towards here. Instead of here, I'm gonna put it, say, right here. I don't think that's too close or too far. And that gives enough for the rest of the head. Yada, yada, yada. Cheekbones, usually like in the middle, little slash here. And going down to here for the jaw. This will kind of be where the jaw is. Line up this cheekbone will be like a little slash here. Just a reference for us to come back to. I like to do it like a little dotted lines because it's gonna be my guideline or what I call it for the eyes. To do this for the boundaries of my brow bone. My brow bone. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. Don't know the specific terms. All right, let's get in this. I'm gonna have her kind of eyebrows going out. Look like she means business. All right. Like I said, I like to start with the eyebrows. You can start wherever you want to start, wherever you like. Got this going in here. Some people it's linear. Storm is African American. Usually this part is a little wider. I don't know what it's called, the brow or whatever. I might have to just research some technical terms, some technical science terms or whatever I'm trying to say. Let me not forget my lines for the nose and the mouth. The line is going a little bit more this way because it's 3/4. I think it works for me. Something else may work for you. And like I said, once you start drawing, you see some mistakes you get erased. Maybe this dotted line, guideline should be higher for me. I don't know because I don't want to draw the eyes that low. something like this, maybe. I don't know. Let's draw the eyes now. One loop here, one loop there. It's 3/4. I think the eye facing you is usually bigger. I'm gonna draw this eye a little smaller. I don't know. Seems like I messed up on this guideline also. I think this is supposed to be higher or whatnot. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing too much. I can overthink. Okay, so this right here starts getting a little pointy and curves. That's usually most people's eyes. Now we go here and do the little makeup right here. All right. Usually I do like 3 or 4 eyelashes, but for women. But just gonna do something here. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting something. Now I'm gonna slash into this eye here. I think it should be something more like that. Yeah, I'm not, it's a rough estimate or whatever I'm trying to say. I'm nowhere near saying this is how it's supposed to, that I'm gonna make it look like this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't wanna make the eyes too small. Still has to line up with those eyes right there. Looks like I just redrew over the same line. Crazy, man. Things get crazy. Things get crazy when you're drawing. I think that's pretty good. Now, slash into that eye like I did for the other side. Curve up for the makeup. Right here. A little more eyelashes. Oh no. You know, it's getting kind of in a tight area. You can only make so many adjustments. Right there was kind of a tight area. That's what I was talking about. Just drawing a little bit of makeup or whatever. Let's have fun. Remember, we're here to have fun. I think it's like 11:30 where I'm at night. I have to wait for the kids to go to bed so I can have some peace and quiet down here to do my artwork. I don't really like doing it in my room. You know, give my wife her space. I like to have a lot of, well, enough peace and quiet. Okay. You know, I like to do my little circles here and there. I know it's gonna be coming out a little bit more than I did with the last young lady. Come out just a little more. Remember last time it was more straight with the other picture. This one is gonna come out a little more. I don't have a problem erasing. Remember that. Don't be that person that can't erase. Just erase a little bit. I want it to come out a little more. So I like it like that. Yep, that's the way I like it. Yep. Now this part, still remember the circle spheres I have right here. Hers is like it's more wide. Remember, like using the last picture always as a reference, I guess. I had her nose going up a little more, but this one's going to the side more. Subtle differences means the world. Believe me, it does. We'll do a little crease, another subtle difference. Don't think I did anything like this in the last picture. So, tight area again. But hey, we're making it happen. We are making it happen. Yeah. Let me curve this a little more too. African American. Just a little more to it. I like it. You gotta like your own stuff. Come on. She'll have her hairline right here. I don't know if I said in the last video, but once you start drawing the hair, you start really with, oh guys, I did something wrong. Like I said, don't be afraid to erase. Because, yeah, this was going to go into it. It's going to cover, actually I was going to cover more. I was going to cover, well not cover, yeah, we'll cover more into her eyes, yeah. Like I said, I like using mechanical pencils. People use all type of stuff. You do what you like and do what works best for you. Go down here, here's an arrow. Okay. What's I got? I was gonna do another one coming out. Her hair's kind of wild. Remember this is Storm, y'all. Another arrow here. This is Storm, so she's gonna have her stuff like, I mean, not too crazy, but it's gonna be kind of hardcore, you know? Kind of cool. She has a little lineup right here. Not perfect lineup, like a male, but something, you know. Or should I do like, can I draw something like that? I think people know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about like giving her edges. Yeah, I don't work in a nail salon, so I don't really know how to do that. You know, stick to what I know. Still, it's not gonna be like a perfect hairline like a male when it's like a square geometric. Still has some lines for the hairs or whatever. I think that looks a little more realistic. What do you think? You know, leave some comments. Talk to me. We're doing this together. Like I said, I think I said in another video, I go to websites like, actually the ear, oh boy, it's supposed to be a little bit lower, guys. I'm sorry, forgive me. Like I said, nothing wrong with erasing. But yeah, websites, online websites, have online courses to help you get your artwork to another level. Like Proko, Proko. Schoolism is a good one also. Yeah, man, it's new Master Academy. I have to double check. I hope none of them get mad at me that I may have said it wrong or whatnot. I hope not. If they are, hey, we can fix that. We can talk. We can talk, ladies and gentlemen. We can talk. All right, let me have fun with the hair. This hair is gonna go all over the place a little bit. This is Storm. This is like almost every person's, not favorite Marvel character, but it's like well known. Especially if you're 35 and up. Everybody loves Storm. How can you get enough of Storm? You know, Storm, Rogue. Maybe I should do Rogue next. As you see with all the racing that I'm doing, you're not really, Storm has a lot of hair. When you start your circle, your oval, you're not gonna even use the whole oval. It's really just a guideline, a basic guideline. Let's curve in now. I'm going one place too much. Let's curve in a little bit and curve out. Yeah, I like that. Curve in and curve out. Let's see this hair coming here. I hope people paid attention to my last short. My last video. It was like the first short. It was cool. It was nice. And to be realistically, her skull probably would come down here. Anyway, yeah. Once you get into the artwork, you'll notice you don't really need, that's why you gotta erase all this stuff. You don't need the whole oval. It really is a guideline, and I'm telling you, it does help. I can't stress it enough. People just gotta use these guidelines. You know, I don't care how long you've been drawing, them guidelines always work. Always. I couldn't draw without it. You know? Okay. Yeah, take away. I know what I'm gonna do with the jawline. Start the cheekbone. Line it up with the other one. Somewhat like this. And we already got that. We already had it coming. You know? Now we curve it. Going a little bit down to this jawline. We're still gonna use that guideline just a little bit. But you see, it's already forming. That is so cool. Stop playing. You know this is cool. This is real cool, man. My son I think he saw the Batman photo. He's like, Dad, that's real cool. He's only 6. He's like, Dad, that is so cool. I'm like, yeah, man. But don't just look at me. Like, you could do it too. I'm telling you. If my 6-year-old can do this, I'm not saying he's, okay, let me calm down. He's not exactly doing this, but he's inspired to do it. He can take the directions step by step. I'm not really, I was using this right here until here, but now that's enough. Her jaw's not gonna be that long. But it's there to guide you to know how to go. Oh, let me not forget about the mouth. Excuse me. I just jump places. Okay, this is to guide me here, so put this on top of it. And imagine this here. Put this on top of it. Next time I'm gonna draw a little more dramatization, if that's even a word. Making it more dramatic, cause like have my character's mouth open, look like they're in a battle cry or whatever. I could tell, yeah, it's kind of in the standstill for people. They're like, hey, his characters don't really, but we're not supposed to say much. They're not supposed to do much. This is like I like doing close-ups. I don't know if people noticed that by now. It's only a couple photos, but I love close-ups. And just make them still, Everybody knows Storm is beautiful. Comic book characters always drawn beautiful. That's why I prefer it just a little bit better than manga. It's something I'm thinking about doing in the future. Showing it's nice. The difference between manga and realistic comic art. Well, comic art to me is more realistic than manga. Not saying it's completely realistic, because it's still a comic. But it's like, it's good. It's real good. Okay. Start with the ears. a little bit, something like that. I want to give her some earrings. Why not? So I'm going to draw this like it's a hole in her ear. Mm-hmm. 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 And then it's somewhat coming down. Let's do like a little lightning. What do you think? Yeah. I don't know. Did that look good to y'all? Probably could have done better, right? Let's see. Oh, this is a rough sketch of Storm, y'all. Rough sketch. I'm doing the same thing again, aren't I? All right. Let's see if I go. Is that better? Is that better? Come on. I like it. Come on. Yes, I gotta like my own stuff. You gotta be your own cheerleader. Come on. My kids sometimes joke with me like, Dad, aren't you too old to be, drawing cartoons? And I'm like, kid, you don't understand what Marvel and comics has done for me. I mean, Marvel comics, DC comics, just comics in general, has done for me. But they got their own stuff. I don't know what kids really watch these days, but yeah, they got their own stuff. All right. Just like the hair, I like to really draw in the eyebrows. Now, it's gonna be thicker here. Put a little more stress right here. A little more stress right there. Thicker here. And I wanna make it loose in here. Come to the, not loose, thinner. I'm sorry, I'm just talking. Thicker here, thicker there. Yeah, okay, thicker. Put that more in. Oh, I'm sorry, I just left this eye. It's random, right? Little makeup here, right? You're not gonna see much. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. A little bit on the neck. Well, it's not really where the neck should start, but yeah. Okay. I'm all over the place, aren't I? Because I'm supposed to finish the hair. I was supposed to finish the hair. Is that too thick? I don't know. Well, let's finish the hair. You know I like to shade in the hair. We're going from realistic. If it was anime, we would have closed these lines in. But this is here, comic kind of Marvel, so we're doing that. I'm gonna curve it up right here. This one, it's going in, going in. Erase that part. These are just the guidelines to say we're gonna curve it like that, like this, and like that. There you go. Gotta make it realistic, realistic. Someplace you'll have your hard lines, like, okay, I probably shouldn't have started over there, but I'm starting up here. But right here, look, I'm gonna have a hard line, to have the distinction, between here, this hair, and that hair. Between these two, you see what I'm saying? Okay. We're almost done. Let's wrap this up. It's just a close-up. I'm gonna do full figured drawings in the near future, but right now we're doing close-ups. Because it's straight to a point to what I'm trying to show. You know? Alright, she got that hard ear here. It's a hard line here. Hard line to distinguish here also. Hard line. Do a little more shading to that part. You may ask, okay, now he just went back on the face. Yeah, no, forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm just, okay, sometimes I just can't leave stuff alone. Okay, I'll leave that. I'll leave it alone. Folks, I'm finishing the hair, right? Hard line. Hard line, hard line. I wanted to bring that in right there. Yeah, we're forming good, guys. We're forming good. Add a hair right here, yeah. I might have made that kind of anime right there. Trying to avoid the anime look as much as possible. Hard line. It's like I'm just curving my pencil to whatever direction I want it to go. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I messed this up. I got something right here. What is this? Oh, come on, man. I got something for that. I surely got something for that. Come on, get off, get off, get off. I might have something for that. Draw a little more stress right here for that eyebrow. No, I'm not doing all that. Not right there. yeah. Finish. I know. Finish the hair. Finish the hair. What's wrong with me? Hey, I don't know. This is still going up this way. This is going up that way. Let's draw our hair. Random hair going this way. Extend a little longer. I had a hair here and I don't know. What I was doing with that one? Okay, hard line here. Separate that. Okay, I'm gonna separate these. Definitely a hard line. Okay, hard line right there. You see this line going from here to here, like across the hair. Let's erase that. It looks weird. And make her go down here. There it go. I said her. It's her hair. Like I'm telling the hair, like her needs to go this way. It's her hair. I don't know. That was funny to me. Gotta have some fun with it. It's the little things you do actually makes it a distinction from a different art style. So I'm really gonna have to do anime next. I've been doing comic books for a while. But anime, we gotta show the difference of how anime does, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a little hard line right here too. Okay. I didn't draw anything going up this way, did I? Yeah, let's draw something like this. Just throw it off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just do something like, what? How do you come up with that? You know, I have the hair doing all of this, and then I do this hard line here, hard line here, hard line there, hard line, okay. Yeah. Spin it up. There you go. Spin it up like that. I like this. I'm always I don't know why I do that. Leave things out with the ear. Hold on. This here. So something I'm leaving out. Because really, to be technical, you want to do this. Let me hope. like I would think I'm supposed to connect it like that. Or, I don't know. Sometimes I just do whatever with the ears. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's supposed to mean business, so not gonna necessarily make us smile. This part is gonna be shorter because it's here on the other side. Now, I'm supposed to have something for this to take this out because that doesn't look right. Bear with me. Can I just... That's gonna mess it up. I would draw in the eyes, but that storm, that's not what you gotta do. Let me see. I think it's just the bottom of my eraser that made that happen. There are random little hairs everywhere. Well, this is storm. It's just this one little piece here, but hey, it's all right. And that's how you draw a storm. I might modify this later on this week. Who knows? We'll see.